sending another fleet.
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a rope.
Come on, men, put your backs in. Come on, men, put your backs into it.
Blasted orcs have run down.
The ship's place never higher.
But he's the biggest buckets we've got. Blasted orcs learn out the fire.
Must have had the flight straight to the harbor!
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile? Those orcs must be out of their barbarous minds launching an attack on a city where a great wizard was. I'll tell you, the only time I'd consider waging a suicide campaign like that. Name's Conrad, cargo trader, sea captain, an expert in all things nautical. Both.
Shores? Here? In Sicile? Who knows?
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile? You there! Cut it out!
Sweet relief. Bless the Seven, I am restored. I need another chance. Bless the Seven, I am restored.
that now?
I needed that.
Blasted orcs have learned how to play with fire.
Into the fray once more.
Are these the biggest buckets we've got?
What if the orcs are sending another fleet?
Come on, men! Put your backs into it!
Come on then, put your backs into it.
Are these the biggest buckets we've got? What if the orcs are sending another fleet?
We need more help, or she's lost.
What if the orcs are sending another fleet? Buckets to save her. Are these the biggest buckets we've got?
We mustn't let the flames spread to the whole bar.
Save that ship all by your lonesome. Quite the feat. If I had the magic touch about me, I thought the old gal's fate was sealed. Save that ship all by your lonesome. Quite the feat.
A home, a livelihood, all sunk in a matter of minutes while we could do nothing but look on. These damn orcs. They can't keep off this place for the life of them. They came in here slinging fireballs and swinging swords. Wasn't a thing we could do to defend ourselves. With our ship gone, nothing for it but to get a job. Slim pickings around here, that's for sure. Maybe you can keep an eye out, though. That was a right stunning show of magic you pulled, it was. Wish you'd have been around when our own barge went down in flames. Well, we were merchants what seems like a moment ago. With Have you found us a job yet? We'll take anything, really. Well, you never know when something might turn up. Well, we were merchants what seems like a moment ago. That was a right...
Have you found us a job yet? Well, we were...
Have you found... Well, Hardy. Joyride. Ha! Shores, here, inside Seal. Bah! Of all the cursed hunks of rock to land, who know that was... Don't forget shores, here, inside Seal.
Sauce? Here, inside seal? Dah.
And don't forget the time we got...
Is that why we never sail to Yesel Gore anymore?
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Shores? At the time he got caught passing a love note to the Lizard Councillor's wife.
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Shores? Porky Chan loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Federal's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! Knowing him, he drove it straight to the pub and back.
Ah, the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's wife?
Is that why we never sail to Ythel anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
And don't
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Anymore. Sauce?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him. You there, cut... Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor's
Is that
wife.
why we never
Ahoy,
sailed
sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Oh, and don't forget the time...
Ahoy, sailor! Are you enjoying the fresh winds of Sicile?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
I wouldn't let an orc within 500 yards of my loving nature.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
You there? Where can a few honest sailors...
Oh, and don't forget the time he got caught passing a love note to the lizard councillor.
Is that why we never sailed to Ythel anymore?
Speaking of youthful gore, that loopy legionnaire really thinks that orchid charm loves him.
Really?
I wouldn't let an
The
orc
greatest
within 500
warriors
yards
in
of my
Riverlon
loving
can't
nature.
cross a rope.
Ever heard about the time the captain took the Duchess of Feddle's carriage for the joyride?
Ha! No, he didn't. He drove it straight to the pub and back.
Steady, boys, steady. We'll be leaving as soon as we're packed up.
I said to him, I said myself, if I don't start earning an extra gold piece an hour, I'll walk out that door.
Good on you. Please, so what they say?
Well, tuck my tail and call me Bessie. A tooth? Oh, me and my brother Bull have dragged this here. Speaking of Bull, you ought to sail.
I'm seeing 2 feet approaching me, and here you are. My powers as I'm Bull, the leading clairvoyant in Sicile. The 2 feets never bother to ask. Of course, most winsome 2 feet. Of course. I see. Oh,
Here, fancy a sip, Skipper. You deserve a drink.
the gold and silver planets in square aspect suggest a struggle.
Steady, boys. Steady.
Keep your pleasantries to yourself. What are you doing inside this warehouse? If it's conversation, as for myself, my job is that idiot man-child would sooner spend an hour chatting up a thief than a minute arresting him. Nah.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods. Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
This place reeks of orc stench. One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all. Well, a source hunter. About time the council took us seriously. Maybe you can start with the two idiots hiding their pet orc here.
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile, but my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her. My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls, when who did I... Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword and instead adroitly fling my pouch of trinkets towards her. A vial of love potion shattered over her. I'm sure she must have been
I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my...
I've always had an amateur interest in all things alchemical. When I read in an esteemed periodical from the Wizards of Youthful Gore about an amazing opportunity that could change my life, I sent away for the world-famous...
You see what a fool, my friend.
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
Maybe before the great orc...
Excuse my friend's violent outbursts. He hasn't enjoyed a woman's touch in quite some time now. It makes him a bit edgy.
Your woman's touch is less of a love, you see.
Let her live.
You're right.
Bravo.
You're going...
Too bad indeed. Not even a skeptic like you can deny that she loves me.
An orc in love? Ha! When this little charm fades, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
Come now. Enough doom and gloom. Cast your gaze instead upon my fair, fanged filly.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
Well, a source hunter. A very hearty welcome to our humble warehouse. Have a look around. And don't mind if I pick your brain about the scoop around Undervale. I'm behind on my current affairs.
One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
does it matter? Day labour's more suited to my nature anyhow.
Yes, honest pay for an honest day.
This place reeks of orc stench. One day, Moira. One day you'll show 'em all.
If it's riches you're seeking, all you need's a friend guarding the treasure room.
This place reeks of orc stench.
That fusspot said what? Well. So, something you'd like to say to my face?
I haven't a thing to say to you. I'm on duty.
Duty indeed. Put up your fists.
Are you mad? We're guards, not drunks on the
This place
street.
reeks of orc stench.
Enough! What is this barbarism? Back to your post at once! Desist, prowler. None shall pass.
I haven't a thing to say to you. I'm on duty.
Put up your fists.
Are you mad? We're guards, not drunks on the street.
Raise your
Enough!
fists.
What is
This
this
place
barbarism?
reeks of orc
Back to your
stench.
post at once!
Sir, this is an important matter. A matter of honor.
Such matters are to be settled on your own time. Understood?
Understood, sir.
Such bickering is all that thieves need to sneak by unnoticed.
It won't happen again, sir.
It better damn well not.
Guard duty's not so bad. Hey,
This place reeks
Would
of
be
orc
quite a bit
stench.
better if I could do it in peace.
just making conversation, mate.
Mate, he says. We are colleagues, nothing more.
Come now, it's just a turn of phrase.
Will you please turn your phrases elsewhere? I haven't a thing to say to you. I'm on duty.
Put up your fists.
Are you mad? We're guards, not drunks on the street.
One day, Moira.
Raise your
One
fist.
day you'll
What is
show
this
'em all.
barbarism? Back to your post at once!
Sir, this is an important matter. A matter of honor.
Such matters are to be settled on your own time. Understood?
Understood, sir.
Such bickering is all that thieves need to sneak by unnoticed.
It won't happen again, sir.
It better damn well not.
Guard duty's not so bad. Hey,
Would be quite a bit better if I could do it in peace.
just making conversation, mate.
Mate, he says. We are colleagues, nothing more.
Come now, it's just a turn of phrase.
Will you please turn your phrases elsewhere?
Salutations! So this is a storing house for Legion supplies. Perhaps courteous is... Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
Moira, one day you'll show 'em all. Most of the lot on my backs.
Nothing worth. A source hunter? I thought.
Never been home. Slimy, reeking, rotting sea garbage.
Shiver me timbers and sliver me heels.
These gates are... Well, I'll be a little red imp's uncle, the Source Hunter. Sorry for the gruff treatment. I didn't recognise you right away. Please tell me, how can I aid the investigation?
Slimy, leaking, rotting sea garbage. I can't even smell the sea air over this rock. Slimy, leaking, rotting sea garbage. I can't even smell the sea air over this rock. I can't even smell the sea air over this rock. Slimy, leaking, rotting sea garbage.
You can see security's tighter than ever around here since that surprise attack the Orcs. We can only hope to hold back the undead and these left field... I don't think you're quite ready to head out into the wilds to me. Also, a party of 1 or 2 runs the risk of being outflanked and outnumbered. Thank you for...
Back on my feet again.
Slimy, leaking,
Source Hunters here too. Well, it... Murder within the walls, undead outside the walls. And here we legionnaires sit twiddling our thumbs.
Better to evacuate. Better to evacuate this place while there's still some left to save, I say. Go while the going's good.
locked.
I've spotted something.
The earth here seems to have been freshly fertilized and aerated.
We and our shovels will do as we...
That's right.
As you prepare,
All right.
Here's hoping.
you plunge your...
Well, what's this I've spotted?
The earth here.
No, that would be an insult to the dead.
And a disgrace.
You step away.
I give milk. I give wool. And
Moo! Don't disturb Master Theliron now. He's been so busy with his research, the pup...
Ma!
Anybody? No, you
But if one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2, perhaps the stability could be increased by as much as 3-fold.
come, make your case.
Oh, a source hunter. No matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success. Certainly, what would you like to know? The Councillor, terrible loss from what I can tell. It seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violence. I've applied myself to that problem. I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believe. Sorry, but there isn't much work for sailors in a house of men. Me? It was I who... Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name for herself around Sicile of... Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secretive... She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration. She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats of healing. But she claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silverglen by name, and that an utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly... Well, she certainly possesses a critical... I expect you'll be a very successful healer.
Interesting indeed.
Nothing sets...
To what do I owe the repeated pleasure, Source Hunter?
So, which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence. Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very existence.
Tone.
Anybody?
Soothing
Neither
a
of you
corpse's
cares to
troubled
plead for his
mind.
very existence.
Can't have gone far.
Excuse me? This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the Seven do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant. Now this is valuable.
Party tricks hardly make out words.
I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with life and death this way? I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the... I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave situation. But perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter. Surely you are more accustomed to weighing life and death than I. What would you like to know? One of the brave few willing to traverse the trade routes plagued by the undead. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, quite the venerable staple of Seal, Stephen, and recently blessed with his nearly everyone in Yes, a curious relic in... I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened. But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to... You are?
Boris's life has just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive the stone.
There's no way Boris should receive that stone over Stephen. Think of Stephen's wife, his children, his grandchildren.
That tone, soothing a corpse's troubled mind.
Boris is nearly our own age. Imagine being cut down now, in the prime of your life.
Stephen's death will hurt far more lives than Boris's will. Let's minimize the heartbreak of this terrible situation and save Stephen.
All right, we'll do it.
Stephen, it is.
Thank
No,
the Seven.
this is highly
thank you.
What is this? This lightning!
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone, somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? 2 Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious. Oh, yes, proper introductions. As for how I got here, well, for how you got on such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of space and time, I wouldn't. At last, a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened. Show, don't tell, I always say.
It may be quite...
Come now. You looked. You saw. Terrifying, isn't... What's this? The portal. It's... The portal has become active. Fantastic, astounding. Onward we should go. You first. But don't dilly. The portal. It's quite sprung to life, just like the long dormant flames that you, dear strange, those torches, alight! This portal active once more! It cannot be coincidence. Goodness me, how right you are. That it is the void itself. I can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know that it's not that I believe, it's that then, no longer than a few mere though I cannot. In fact, every last quest. But why spoil the miss after you? You first. But don't. Yes, just as I hoped. There she is. There it is. Come, don't delay.
And he's off.
It seems the imp has spotted exactly who and what he'd hoped to find here.
I am the last chest. The last chest! If you believe yourself worthy of rifling through my ample treasures, I do dare you.
Could it be, milady? The Weaver?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are...
Astounding! Unbelievable!
You have brought guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that
This is a question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane? A stone? So... Not like this. Never had I experienced something so... contrary to... But yours has. You appeared before me for...
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how I cannot... Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature... Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What would...
Mysteries of...
It would appear that Starstone...
I see! What the void...
Yes. Though I cannot... If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all. Indeed you must, though I may not yet understand why. It seems that ye...
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be...
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, please, our most mysterious gift. What'll it be, Source Hunter?
Not but a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
We can't deny our reaction to Starstone. There must be something to all of this, mad as it may seem.
Still, it's quite a
So, what do you think, Source Hunter? Come, I got something for you if you're up to the challenge. The glint in your gaze and the set of your... No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe, but you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I'm a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some, like the imp said to the ballista operator. Shoot! Wouldn't it just like yourself, from what ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evil, neither do I. But this in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver... We may not understand the how yet. Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things, but of course I... So, gather the lonesome, absurd... Well, yeah, perhaps you can imagine the profound... Cross my heart, hope to fade in the void. Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. I hope he'll be able to help you...
How welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem. In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deed, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and... Except, it seems, ask and I shall answer, if I can. I am the Weaver of Time. As I have told you, I am but what I am, and that is task. It is the same. Perhaps we are one and the same. Am I the beginning, and am I to be the end? Alas, the answers to the... A hidden answer lies behind this veil. I believe that starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. Oh, Hunter, I have no need for company. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul. Quite so. Your absence, it should be I do not know you, which makes you my... But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed. What it is, I reside in another realm altogether. I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you know that no longer I did weave. But suddenly there was you. New threads emerged, and these starstones.
Source Hunters, I welcome you once again to the realm of Rivellon after your travels through the chasms of space. Nice to have found a shelter, wouldn't you agree? Where you can come to no harm. I know the imp historian has told you about his agent on Rivellon, and that agent is I. So now that you know of the alliance between me and Sir Zigzags, let us, and I'll be delighted to give it. Dark webs are being woven around these parts. It can therefore hardly be a coincidence that Councillor Jake was... That means the task you have been given remains crucial. Find the assassin that did away with Jake, for you're bound to stumble upon Starstone along the way. I met him first, a long time ago, out in the wastes of Youthful Gore. He wondered aloud what on earth a cat was doing out there in the... So I told him who I was, and in the end he even shared his great sorrow with me. The unspeakable thing you saw through his looking lens. While you were being lectured by our friend the historian, the advantage of being a cat, you know. That's where I saw them in a cabinet. Mere slivers, but specks of starstones nonetheless. They lay there. Don't we all long for a sanctuary? But perhaps I speak only for myself. Like any cat worth its salt, though, I deeply cherish a secret refuge unbeknownst to anyone. Let me phrase it like Zigzags might. I'll not pretend if Zigzags were... Oh, before you go, here. Take this teleport. You'll need the other one too if you want to make use of its powers, but now that this matter has been settled, Hunters, I shall detain you no longer. But rest assured, I'll do...
Oh, where's my pepper? Fish in the sea.
Soothing a corpse's troubled mind.
Thank you eternally for your help. Though that strange reaction you caused, blue light. I've been studying.
Soothing a corpse's troubled mind. Can't have gotten far.
King, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king... Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti... Oh, excuse me, I doubt I have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan. You're a source hunter. Pleasure to meet you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst, now help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. It won't be the worst in...
Hey, stop that!
Fantastic!
My
This show is worth the hype, though...
This show is worth the hype.
You there! Take a seat. Prepare. I am Reginald the Illusionist. Purveyor of the... I think you've gotten quite familiar enough by now. You there! Take a seat. I think you've gotten quite familiar. I am Reginald Hard Time.
This show is worth the hype.
King, the great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. It won't be the worst.
Of our kids!
My word!
Is the greatest illusion in Andalin!
If Reginald sees us, he'll have you arrested and me fitted with a muzzle. Not here, not now. We'll be better off. You know that. He keeps a spare key right near the place in a pen guarded by a rather lonely... Not here, not now. It won't be the worst.
Another one for the collection.
Everything we do seems to fortify your abilities.
I suppose your example has inspired me to reach heights I'd never before envisioned.
There's no experience to be
Not even worth the rummaging.
A little privacy at last. Out of earshot of that contemptible jester. We can finally that charlatan doesn't have a lick of his own talent. What I wouldn't give to give old Reggie a swift kick in the... My true name is Nick. In life, I was an entertainer aboard the ship of the... Little did I know the abuse was only beginning. When I asked him to return my head to my body, it must be in the Black Cove still, he became enraged and tossed my... Reginald stumbled upon me some days later and consigned me into his horrid little show. I know not how long I've been... More than anything. But the chances are so slim with the Black Cove utterly infested with Pontius's undead traveller. If there were any way you would brave the cove's depths and reunite me with my... It won't be the worst.
Stefan! I will never forget you! It's all over.
Zombie ate your dog? Orc sunk your ship? No matter! You're at Katerina's Fair, a veritable summer home for trouble. Well, I've an open stage in want of talent, and I've often found that the theatre's favor has a... Check the library and see if any of the classics there interest you. Right away, my... Speak to...
Love again.
Performers, showmen, show all of them. Scythial, what you're made of. Pardon, beer and flatulence.
And who are you supposed to be?
Don't you have an impressive library here in Scythial? I'm sure that beast...
Oh, I should have...
No. Really?
Oh, that Gallagher is quite the performer. What a... Oh!
One coin or two, noble spirit? One coin or two? Thank you, kind one. Oh, I am a happy man, and certainly a fool once was I, and ever seeking greater satisfaction than that which I already enjoyed. I'd heard they were not to be trusted, that they told me that I would find fire, the most thorough cleanser, was my method.
So, those statues told him he'd have to renounce his earthly possessions to become a spiritual leader, did they?
absurd. Since when is poverty a prerequisite of...
Some of the rich...
Have some pity.
How can the Legion serve you today, Source Hunter? You don't look like you're quite ready to head out in... Thank you for heeding...
Welcome back to Seal Hunter. The
Sorry,
Legion
sir.
greets you.
Murder within the walls, undead outside.
Attention!
You don't think it's infected, do you?
About face!
Now, I pulled her off you before.
Know much about zombies, do ya? How about walking bones?
I'll be disfigured for life.
Ah, come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face
Those folks should embarrass a Bridgestone. Get to
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly'll be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
The beast speaks? Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Tull. That's the source hunt.
She may have the look of a woman if you... We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I tapped her on the shoulder to see...
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't...
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go right...
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be...
Stew. Again!
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we...
After all. Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And...
You say you will take me under your wing. But I see no feathers. Are you a child of the birds, as I am of the bears? In truth, this is a relief. Your world, and so the lonely babe was fed upon the wild mother's milk, and cast aside from human. The wise godwolf Amira raised the child Threes among her litter. So you see, I ask freely, my friend. Your city is far more wild than Home Forest. In here, a tiny screech woman, no swifter than a mudworm, might confine you into... I have learned all the bird song that Jarrett could teach. The remembering of the beast. We do not remember. It is different between beasts and Jarrett. Wise A beast's life is to survive. He came to me when I was small. He called to me. Jarrett visited. Jarrett is my master and my friend. I heard this was a place of many people. So here... But I have not found the face I seek. That mystery is thick. I watched count the next morning. Jarrett did not emerge. He was kidnapped, and all his research was taken with him. I do not know the one called Attenborough, but I know that if I am to find Jarrett... Source Hunter, I have heard tales both grand... In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees. It is difficult. It is strict.
Oh, face! To the barracks! Nuts! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Those folks will embarrass a Bridgestone. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Attention! About face! To the barracks! Nuts! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Again! Attention! About face! To the barracks! Nuts! Recruits! That was sloppier than Sicilian stew. Satan recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Attention! About face! Roll the buttocks! March! Recruit! That was not the other.
Nothing but rubbish.
Another perfect heist. You sneak with the subtlety of a tried and true cat burglar.
Why, thanks. I rather do, don't I? Ha! A few more heists.
No doubt about...
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs, you hear? Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an up. Nevertheless, I want to be... The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. Esmeralda... What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face your order never wrongly tortured and executed anyone? Hardly. But I won't stand for such nonsense. If you bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason. You, again. Do feel free to depart from Sicil at your earliest convenience. the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour. You, again. Do feel free to depart from Seal at your earliest convenience. Ah, the Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour.
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome. What do you think you're... I hope your quest fares well, dear hunter.
It's a bridge troll. Get to shaking recruits.
Sorry, sir.
Salutations! Source hunters, I see. I'm Sergeant Curtius, proud protector of this house of Legion goods.
Size seal. Sliver me timbers and sliver me heels.
Take it.
I swear I saw a lady in red upon the beach.
Beyond these walls, the dead roam free.
You don't look like... Thank you for...
I wouldn't venture too far out Aho's invention, the stasis blaster. Quite a sight, no? The ray can singe a zombie or skeleton to ash in a matter of seconds. These days, don't have...
I wouldn't venture too far out of town if I were you. Many legionnaires did so before you. Very few have returned. Who's this? They don't add.
I wouldn't venture too far out of town if I were you. Many legionnaires did so before you. Very few have returned.
Legionnaire, you don't look like... Thank you for hit...
You're a source hunter, aren't you? They say you can talk to animals, but I, for one, won't be falling for such a tall tale. Greetings! These stalls are for our Legion troops. Riverland's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the seven.
Here, chicken, chicken, chicken! Come on!
Blasted poultry.
Here, chicken, chicken, chicken!
Blasted poultry.
Come on, chicken, 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 viens here!
Don't let that rooster escape! He's already on the menu for tonight!
A chicken.
Pardon him?
Look at that.
If this chicken belongs to the chef, setting it free would be the equivalent of theft.
We'll do it.
let my chicken escape? Looks like it's your lucky day, Jack.
You again? Come to throw my dinner to the wind again, have you?
What do you think you're doing?
You let my chicken escape? Looks like it's your lucky day, Jack.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
be some way to open this.
Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after. Well, Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have. I got every style of equipment to fit you from head to foot, if it's a trade you're after.
Greetings! These stores are for our Legion troops. Riverland's finest work up mighty fine appetite serving the seven.
Source Hunter. A sight for sore eyes if ever there was one. I know you're probably knee-deep in that awful We've been conducting a series of expeditions into undead territory. And I'm afraid I must... Lieutenant Selenia, at your service. I'm Captain Aureus' second-in-command. But rest assured... Now, I certainly don't mind a bit of healthy... And that is exactly what your presence is. The undead. The bravest among my men and women. I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. It's very sweet of you that you are... Sure, they can tie a knot and blow a whistle like the best of them. If ever we want to be victorious, 3 landmarks were chosen for further investigation. The lighthouse, the burial mounds, and the old church. There's a church to the northeast of here, built atop the very place where once all superstition... There's a lighthouse to the west. Up the locals. There are ancient... A local archaeologist offered to tag along with the men. So I did. The Pact, the chances of survival during these...
Warm as dragon's breath.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
I'm warm as fresh apple pie. I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
Murder within the walls, undead outside of the walls, and here we Legionnaires sit twiddling our thumbs. Ah, there it is.
It's heating up.
I could do with a cold drink. Oh, there's my pepper. Did it sprout legs and run away? Ah, there it is.
Did someone leave an oven door open?
Potent heat.
We'll have none of that. You hear?
Warm as dragon's breath.
You there. Cut it up. Now, where's my pepper?
Here lies Catherine. I know, I was great. Here lies Kimberly. Finally.
Where are you, Jake? Are you playing rabbit?
Looks like that dog is awfully agitated.
Perhaps he wants to tell us something. Rest in peace, darling.
Hey, wow! I'm Murphy, Jake's dog. Wow, you smell great! Have you been rolling around on dead things or... If I ever find out who killed Jake, the most awesome Jake, whoever Jake, you know who I miss. Jake, I came here. Jake, where are you?
May the
Are you
seven
here,
thank you.
Jake!
don't have a leg to stand on.
Bless the seven! I am restored!
You know who? I came here.
Here lies David, who ran from the Reaper's jail. You'll never catch me alive. Do not disturb. Here lies Kavanagh. Wolvay House. Here lies James, as usual, the filthy fibber.
Rest in peace, darling. What trickery is this? That's not Jake.
Where are you?
It's a rotting sheep's
Are you
corpse.
here, Jake?
It seems someone snatched Jake's body.
Here lies Nemris, master of philosophy.
Peace be with you, traveller. May your loss. I once lived a prosperous. Loney never recovered from the loss. She were killed less than a week.
In memory of Loney,
May the
death
seven
lies on
keep
her
you.
like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of all the
savage!
field.
I'll not let you disturb my daughter's peace.
I am on the trail, Source Hunter.
Peace be with you. I will Loney. She were. May the seven keep you.
Here lies Helen, killed by an enraged zombie. I'm sure we can talk this out.
Come, spin your web for me. I can see the white light.
fading fast. My life is ebbing away. They fall. I like this game. Must focus.
have mercy on your soul.
This is the end for you!
My flesh melts before my eyes!
On the mend.
Back on my feet again!
Into the fray once more. Bless the seven
how fast she scuttles!
I run, they fall. I like this game. Seven, crush you like an ant! As good as a new Betty. Ready? Try again. A stitch in time, eh, friends? Into the fray once more.
There are a few around Sicil, though one has gone tragic.